The Pacific is facing an existential threat from the climate crisis. My country, like many others, is facing a future of disappearing under the waves should global warming go beyond 1.5 degrees Celsius.
A historic decision that campaigners say is a major step forward for climate justice.
It is so decided.
For the last 3 years, I have been working with my colleagues from island nations and with people from all around the world to seek an International Court of Justice advisory opinion on climate change and human rights. As Pacific Islanders, we have witnessed some of the deadliest impacts of climate crisis. Young people are tired of half-hearted efforts and empty promises. I cannot highlight enough the urgency of the situation that we find ourselves in.
The consequences that will be faced by frontline communities of the Pacific are catastrophic. Extreme weather events, loss of livelihood, loss of homes, ancestral lands.
As nations, we have contributed the least to the climate crisis, but now our most fundamental human rights to a home and a future are under threat. So we're taking this fight to the most powerful court in the world.
The International Court of Justice is the UN's highest legal instrument, and they have yet to make an official statement or stance on climate change. The International Court of Justice has two functions: settle disputes between countries and countries. The secondary function is to provide an advisory opinion at the request of the UNGA, General Assembly.
The ICJAO has invited 4 countries to make submissions on that legal question. And so what we're trying to do here is urging countries to advance the most progressive, ambitious, and strong arguments that they can.
Youth groups need to make their governments understand that this particular advisory proceeding is very historical, and youths making sure that their voices are being heard by their states is very important.
The youth are watching, youth are coming together. We know what needs to be done.
The science on climate change is very clear. We are going to witness a catastrophe and a disaster in communities, in people's homes, in places that matter to us.
I've had the honor to meet passionate individuals from the Pacific Islands. They're fighting for climate justice and fundamental human rights.
Good to see you again. How's it going in Fiji?
If no action is taken by young people like me or the international community at large, my friends face losing their homes.
We have to gather support from governments from around the world. But there are many others who would not want a strong advisory opinion. Petrostates are throwing everything they have at stopping this.
And if we don't organize, if we don't push our governments to be accountable of our future, we'll be in despair.
There's a lot at stake with the climate crisis, and so young people really have to act. It's our futures that we're talking about.
If we lose, we miss a once-in-a-generation chance to establish this legal foundation.
Together, we can demand
a safe and secure future
for all.